My lovely friends, my name is Tope Adebayo, popularly known as with the White. Fortunately for me, I happen to fall into so many categories in the industry. I would say maybe because I'm born into the industry, that is why I have the opportunity to know much areas in the industry. I am a writer, a director, a producer. I'm also an actor. So I will call myself all-round entertainer in the industry. It is not new working with Femi Adebayo on set, even with Adebayo Salami himself or Gabilo. When I'm working with my family on set, I don't see them as family. I even forget maybe we are from the same place. All what I'm seeing is that particular character on set. So if the character is not giving me what I want, I do what I'm supposed to do. I yell when I'm supposed to yell at them. I calm them down when I'm supposed to do that. So I don't see Femi Adebayo as my brother on set. I see him as an actor. And I see myself as a director that needs to take over the production to deliver. So I have not been feeling family relationship level on set with anybody.
Aisha. Kí ló dé? Kí ló ṣe?
Daddy, kí ló ṣe Kudus? Ìyàwó mi. Ọ̀rọ̀ má pọ̀ nùwé kọ́bọ̀ àfi ká sá máa dúpẹ́. Sórí gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wa àti ẹ̀ pátá ló ti ṣàlàyé fún wa. Ara ẹ̀ ló fa ètò wà nílẹ̀. Bíi ti báwo?
Kudus ní nítorí pé òun sun Bíbélì ló fi kẹ́rù ló fi kúrò nílé. Rìsọ́ọ̀tì Bíbélì tó sun yẹn òun ló rí.
Bí Daddy ṣe sọ gẹ́lẹ́ lórí yẹn, kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn náà?
Ṣé ló yẹ kẹ́ máa bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo ṣe wà láyé mo wà láyé ọpẹ́ ní fọ́lọ́. Ọpẹ́ Ọlọ́run ọpẹ́ Dr. Usman. Àwọn ni mo lè sọ pé wọ́n rí bíi áńgẹ́lì mi. Ìjọ́ kìíní àná tí mo bínú jáde kúrò nílé, ibi tí mo ti ń bínú wa mọ́tò lọ ní accident. But God so good. Dr. Usman náà rí sásìkò. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé mi lọ sí hospital wọn torí medical doctor ni wọ́n. Àwọn náà wá tọ́jú mi tí ara mi fi yá.
Ṣé
Ètò pẹ́sà.
Dókítà ìjókòó.
Ẹ ṣe wà. I will go back to God Almighty. I will go back to my father, Adebayo Salami, and my mom. Because I could remember those days. I joined the entertainment industry, developing interest in dance. I joined the industry as a dancer. I love dance. I saw some stage performance my father did. I was like, these dancers, I think I can dance more than them. So I went to my father and I said, Sir, Adebayo, I want to join the industry. He said, are you sure? I said, yes. He said, okay, good, no problems. Go to your mom, tell her you want to join the industry to give you money for the form. I was like, are you not the owner of the group? He said, no, you need to obtain a form. I said, okay, no problems. And I went to my mom. My mom gave me 5,000 then to join the industry. So I obtained the form and I joined my father's group. From there, we went to Ososa, Ijebu Ososa, that is in Ogun State. Ubat Ogunde's house, then he has a rehearsal ground there. So I went there to go and learn dance for like 3 months. We were there, we keep dancing, things like that. Then we toured around Nigeria, staging Iriolokun. And from Nigeria, we went to Cotonou, Lomé, Gabon, went staging around. So I was enjoying myself. But when the movie industry graduated to home video, it was like, we dancers started getting useless. Because if everybody goes to location, we'll just be there, rehearsing, no performance. So the industry has started moving to home video, no more much of stage performance. So, and I want to get reckoned with the industry. So I was like, I went to a location that day. I saw my father. It's my father's production. I looked at them, what they are doing, and I felt, okay, production designing is what I think I can do, I can handle, because I like anything creativity. So I went to my father that I want to join that set, and he said, okay, if you want to go into production designing, you need to learn it. He gave me some textbooks to go through. I went through them, and he attached me to someone that I'll be understudying. That which is, I call him Cosmark. Kosi is his name. That is my boss in production designing. So I started with production designing. So after that, I love production designing. That is all I feel I can do. But I never knew I had much more talent than production designing. Not until a day that I went out to assist someone on production designing, and the director discovered me. The name of the director is Yemi Amadu. He directed Afonja then. So he saw me, the way I was suggesting what to shoot, things like that. He now started studying me, this guy, you're a potential. I left that set to another set to work with Razak Olaiwola Ojopagogo. He was the second person that told me, Mr. Man, look, you have a skill that you have not discovered. You have the skill of a director. Go for directing. I was like, you're talking of director. Do you think it's that easy to be a director? So when I go home, I shared my experience with my dad. And he said, you know what? It's not an easy task, but I know you can do it. Face it, do it, make it from it. And I said, okay, where do I start from? He, as well as a director, he gave me some tips. He gave me some links on the internet. He gave me some textbooks. I started reading about directing, started practicalizing, things like that. So I started from there before Anan Falali came out as a director. The first movie I did was Angelimi, which really boosted me. It's a movie produced by Faith Abalogun. And I did Igberaga. Igberaga is also packaged by Faith Abalogun, but produced by Ibukun. So it was that Igberaga that really blowed me out as a director, that people were like, wow, you have so much skills. Then my father hasn't believed in me, because he was still saying, you are not there yet. So it was a challenge to me that I have to prove to my dad that I am there. So we had to do his job. The first day he said, our director, come, let's see what you have. So he did not give me all the chance to direct at the first day. So he was on the field with me. He was directing, I was assisting him. So the second day, he purposely left the directing from me, sat back, was looking at me. So I finished the directing for that day, and he came to my room and said, you're like 75%, but you still need to move forward. So he gave me the opportunity to do what I can do, and finally I found myself in the field of a director in the industry, which I really, really appreciate. And today, thank God that people can acknowledge me as one of the best directors in the movie industry right now. Etikonigedi was a challenge to me when I had the script, because I had to go down to those people that deals with tubers, the timbers that, all these people have a way of living. They have the way they talk, they have the way they hit there. I have not experienced any of it. So I had to go to their circle, mingle with them, study them, the way they talk, the way they hit, what they do, and how their life is like. So I went as far as going to Ijebugbo, because there is a sawmill at Ijebugbo that somebody told me that similar thing that happened in Etikonigedi had happened there, and they took me to Ibadan as well. There is a tree there that has been there for decades and still existing. So they told me about the story. I had to make so much findings, but at the end of the day, when I got to the field, I started implementing what I saw. And the technical angle of it, when you are telling a story, you must give it a tempo. When you are telling a story, you must have where you're driving to. And you must always think about your audience. You have to carry them along at any point in time. And every of your scene needs to pass an important message. So I had to inculcate all this to a true life story because It's a Konigedu is a true life story. That thank God the person that was in the film naturally is still alive. So he really guided me. He guided me in so many ways, and I made use of his own experience to my own ability, and we are able to come out with that good stuff. Kudos to all my crew, because I remembered when we were in the when we were on the field, we wanted to go and shoot some scenes in the bush. There was no way we could get into the bush than to trek. We trek miles, and it got to a point that Femi himself, the producer, said, "Look, my director, I'm sorry. It seems I won't be able to go again. At least I'm the owner of the production." I said, "You know what? You've contracted me, and forget about that. I must achieve what I want to achieve." And my crew said, "Yes, we are going with you." And thank God, when we got there, we saw what we wanted and we achieved it. It was a very, very, very interesting location. It is not common in our industry.
Tiko, agbẹ́gilódò má bẹ̀rù èpè. I'm jẹ́ níjẹ̀bú.
So ẹ serious pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ pé ẹ lọ jẹ oúnjẹ àwọn ẹbọra Nugi?
Kí ló ṣe ọ́ tó ń dọ́ọ̀lù?
Mo ní àwọn igi kan ní rìsáàfù ni. Ìwọ ni mo sì fẹ́ kó bá ń kógi wọn.
Ẹ wo ẹ bá ń kọ nọ́mbà ọkọ. Ọ̀gá ṣẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ tó ń kọjá lọ ni. Ètìkó ló ń kọjá lọ. Agbẹ́gilódò má bẹ̀rù èpè. Aṣọ́gbó tó bá fẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ kó má dá dúró.
Wàhálà ṣe wá pọ̀ lórí ẹyẹ tí ò tó nǹkan. Ogun yìí ti pọ̀jù. Àwọn àǹjà bíi ti ká kúkọ.
Àǹjà bíi ti ká kúkọ. Onítọ̀hún ò lójú ogun ni.
Ṣojú ogun la wá wà ní.
Ibo la wá wà? Àjọkẹ́, on dọ́ọ̀lù.
What we did is it's very unique. So we are enjoying it, but we are really, really putting our best because it was a lot stressful. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate my fans that they could see in that movie what we have went through before achieving that. That already pleases my mind that at least my fans really appreciate that. And all I want to do is just to make my fans happy from what I do and to learn from what I do.